Hi everybody, this is Reggie, and tonight I'm interviewing Mark Passio, who has an interesting take on religion. We've got Mark here with us already. Mark, could you quickly tell me what religion means to you?
Religion ultimately means to believe something that isn't true and refuse to relinquish that belief system in your own mind, even though it will never get you the result that you are looking for.
Never? I think plenty of people get plenty far with delusion. Why not just go with what feels right and believe what you want to believe?
Religion is something that will hold you back from an accurate understanding of things if you accept it and believe it.
Okay, so you're an atheist.
That's the most spiritually diseased state that a human being is capable of existing in. And they will die in that condition, and more likely than not, they will continue to have that condition after death, because I don't believe that death changes our state of consciousness.
So you're not an atheist?
Somebody who has said there's no such thing as truth, boom, they're done from Jump Street. From day one, they're not going to be seeking any spiritual truth because they don't believe there's any truth to seek. So you've shut down their spiritual journey at the very inception when you get somebody to subscribe to the sick religion of solipsism.
So you don't like religion or atheism?
You know, that's why we need to do this great work of educating people regarding true morality, objective morality.
Objective morality? That's not even a thing. All morality is subjective, isn't it?
You're done at the starting line if you don't accept that there's such a thing as truth, because then there can be no such thing as right and wrong. There can be no such thing as natural law. There can be no such thing as behavioral consequence. And all you're going to do is to just randomly wander through life. And sometimes you might stumble into the right thing. Most of the time, you're going to be just absolutely co-creating chaos.
Yeah, that's called freedom of choice. What's your problem with that?
They're unconsciously co-creating a reality that is going to experience nothing but suffering, death, and chaos.
Sounds fun, but that also sounds like religion.
Religion is something that will hold you back from an accurate understanding of things if you accept it and believe it.
Right, that's my point. You seem to believe this inaccurate thing, and it's keeping you from understanding.
You've taken the con man's bait. Okay, the con man is the Satanist who wants you to accept solipsism, the idea that there is no such thing as truth. This is the number one thing that Satanists want to put out there, that the dark occult wants you to put out there. Because if you believe there's no such thing as truth, they know you're done from the starting line, let alone that you're going to get to the finish line of true freedom.
But if you think you know the real objective truth, doesn't that make your belief a religion?
Religion is something that will hold you back from an accurate understanding of things if you accept it and believe it.
Right. So what do you believe again?
The spiritual domain is a domain of oneness and non-duality and non-separation. We come here to do the work of learning and progressing in consciousness regarding what right and wrong behavior are in the physical domain, and regarding free will and the consequences of choice. So this is what this whole constructural realm is about. It's to learn and grow in consciousness.
Okay, and how is that different from other religions?
All religion is a set of beliefs that are not true in nature, that have no bearing in actual point-of-fact reality, that people believe in and accept as true when it is not true, and that leads to enormous suffering in the world because they act on beliefs that aren't true, and therefore their behaviors bring about the negative consequence through natural law, where since their minds are all screwed up, their behaviors are going to be all screwed up, and then the result that they get is what they do not want. And that's what religion invariably brings, which is why all false religion has to be destroyed.
So you think your beliefs are right, and religions and ideas that don't match your beliefs have to be destroyed. And what's your definition of a religion again?
Religion ultimately means to believe something that isn't true and refuse to relinquish that belief system in your own mind, even though it will never get you the result that you are looking for.
Got it.
Blood in the lines of the sacred swines, we worship the sacrifice. Butchering your neighbors in the name of progress, we freeze our own souls in ice. Killing everyone in the name of good or in the name of God is our vice. Murdering your family in the neighborhood so your neighbors think you're